Hey everyone, welcome back to Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. I'm Dylan here with Sam and Max Loga. We are on our way to part 5 of Passionate Picks. Today will be Thursday, October 12th, and we have ourselves a heck of a celebrity guest picker, Mr. Ian Morton.
Hi,
Ian,
thank you for having me.
oh, of course, Mr. Ian Morton, a 30-something Colombian who hails from Taos, Michigan, where he was once a brave to be reckoned with on the soccer field, who is now an ACL tear and gambling addict survivor.
It's
And
true.
more,
Thank you, thank you.
we are kind of like like the rehab center where they offer you drugs basically. You were recovering, but we're offering. So glad to help you through it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that it worked for you first. So
So yeah, Ian and I used to be roommates, and he was a little something.
we like to party.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. So you introduced me to Prison Break, a lot of good things. So I'm excited to have you on as a picker. I think you're gonna do pretty good. I know you know some things about betting on football, especially. So I'm excited to see what you bring to the table this evening. Max, are you excited to make some picks this week?
Absolutely. This is probably one of the better college football slates. So I'm excited to pick and watch it this weekend.
Are you well rested?
I am. I'm ready to rock. Nothing like a good old hump day.
Nice, nice. Sam,
Yeah, I'm ready to rip it, grip it, send it, all the its.
tip it.
What about you, Dylan? You ready?
Still ready. Get it going. All right. So we're our oh yeah, go ahead, Max. Play that music.
No, it's okay.
No, play the music.
No, I don't have it. So what was last week?
So no music. All right. So we're sponsored by Mr. Picky. Not only is Mr. Picky an owner of a fairly okay lawn business, a low-level podcast sponsor, he is now also a football picking promoter. Mr. Picky is offering $50 to either the lawyer, engineer, teacher, or celebrity guest picker, if any of them are 8-0, with either their college or NFL picks. And if anyone were to go a perfect 16-0, Mr. Picky has indicated he will quadruple that offer for a grand prize of $200. Mr. Picky's Lawn Service, where leaf hoarder meets gambling supporter. There you go, Ian. That's what you're playing for this week. We have not had anyone yet go 8-0. Nah, Max has had 7 wins. I've had 7 wins. And one of our celebrity guest pickers has had 7 wins in the college games, but not an 8-0 yet. So you could be the first.
Good goal.
All right. Love that. Sam, how do you think you did last week?
Nothing matters except for the Georgia Tech win. So after that, I don't care. Yeah, Max, roll your eyes, man.
I
So
will.
Ian, Sam took Georgia Tech as a super dog, basically, his likely loser. And obviously they won. They were 20
You really should get more. Like, you should get 2 points if your likely loser actually wins that game.
You do. So you get the point that they covered and you get an extra point because they won. So you get 2 points.
Oh, okay, cool, dope.
You were
Didn't
pretty
even
bad
know.
everywhere else. Sam, you were really good though. You went 6-2 in the NFL and college in your picks. You picked up an additional 4 points in the mortal locks. Max, not so hot. You still did okay. You picked up an additional 3.5 points in your mortal locks. I was really bad. I picked up 3 points in the mortal locks. Sam, you're at 21.5. I'm at 17. Max at 16.5. Come up the rear. Frank still leads the way in the NFL. Josh Beauchamp still at 5 points. Matt Iwanski still leads the way in college with 7. And Carzy is in second with 5th in college. So with that,
How am I still a point behind you? I should only be a half a point behind you. I gained a half a point on you this week.
yeah, 16.5 to 17.
All right. Making sure I'm not getting shafted over here.
Oh, you are.
Speaking of getting shafted, Ian, did you buy your Powerball tickets?
No, I did not. I did not.
You still have time. You have less than 4 hours. Get them.
Yep. Sam, did you buy yours?
No, and I'm more than 4 hours from a gas station.
Oh.
No, you're not.
Well,
Max, do you have any music for us?
Not to the very end.
All right.
It was
Well, I'm
premature.
not sure why you probably jerked the button then.
He just woke up, man.
Yeah,
He's
woke up.
out of it.
All right. Well, I'm excited to Ian. Can you give us 3 sentences on how you feel about the situation? How do you think college football has been going, and what your thoughts are before you make some picks? 3 sentences. Go.
3 sentences. Well, I haven't been able to watch as much college football as I anticipated.
1.
I'm gonna chat or podcast with 3 diehard Michigan fans. I'm a Sparty,
2.
and it's a sad year to be a Sparty fan for lots of
Hell yeah, it
reasons.
is. Nice. 3. And with that, perfect timing, Ian. The first game this week in college that we have on our slate, Michigan State travels to Rutgers, where Rutgers is a 5.5-point favorite. I saw the line move down to 4.5. We're still going to pick 5.5. I will send it over to Sam to pick first on this one.
Yeah, this has nothing to do, Ian, with MSU. Like Michigan fan to MSU. This is just Michigan State's not. It's not the year in any way, shape, or form. So give me Rutgers here.
Yeah, fair. I'll join on that. I'm going Scarlet Knights as well. I had a talk with an employee, not to be named. He has given up. He's given up on Michigan State. He's looking forward to Izzo. He said it hurts him when Michigan wins football games. So shout out to you, man. You get hurt a lot this year. But yeah, he said give up on Michigan State. He thinks they're going to get their ass kicked this weekend at Rutgers. So I'll take Rutgers as well. Ian,
This hurts my soul. But I am gonna have to pick Rutgers as well.
I'm just gonna
Smart.
jump
Wow.
on this and roll with it.
A
I'm
sweep?
picking Rutgers.
Wow, it's a sweep for Rutgers. All right.
Sweep to
Scarlet
start
Knights.
the day.
Make it be known to all of Talis that Ian just went with the Scarlet Knights. I love it. Sam, give me game 2.
We got Texas A&M plus 3.5 at Tennessee. I feel like that's a no-brainer. Tennessee.
Max.
Oh, built different.
I mean, I'm gonna agree with Sam, but disagree. I don't think it's a no-brainer at 3.5 there, but I think Tennessee does win. I like Joe Milton, former Michigan man. He's gonna throw the ball all over the field, so Tennessee.
Do you think Joe Milton can throw a slant?
Yeah, anybody can throw a slant, whether it's accurate or not. Who knows?
Oh, so do you think Joe Milton can throw an accurate slant?
Okay. Yeah. For 1 for 10, yeah, for sure.
So not so accurate, huh?
I mean, depends who you ask. That one pass could be
I just asked you.
No, I do think he can. So give me Tennessee minus 3.5.
So is he 1 for 10 on a slant, or is he?
Yeah, he'll be 1 for 10, and that 1 for 10 will lead to a 70-yard touchdown. And Tennessee wins by 3.5.
Well, I think Ian dropped out of statistics at SVSU, but I think he's pretty good at this number. Ian, what's 1 for 10? What's that
10%.
percent?
10%.
10%. Yeah. Doesn't seem too accurate, does it?
No, not too accurate.
Too accurate. With that, I'll take Texas A&M plus 3.5 at Tennessee. I don't think Joe Milton and the Volunteers are them. So
You like coaches that stand on the field when the play's going on?
I like coaches that try to get every advantage they can. Yeah, that's correct. That'd be
Nice,
correct.
nice. No, that makes sense. Yeah. They're gonna need it.
Damn, someone woke up on the wrong side of the pillow. Ian, who you got? Aggies or Volunteers?
Well, I mean, it looks like Texas A&M just lost to Alabama, right, last week. So I think they're going to come out with some vengeance. So I'm going to go with them plus 3.5. I really like that extra half. I think it could make the big difference.
Yeah, I agree. So that's kind of where my logic was as well. I thought Texas A&M played Bama really well. Just unfortunate they lost. They've had a couple close games like that this year. So yeah, I agree. Let's stick to the SEC. Max, give us this one.
So this one's Florida at South Carolina. It's 2.5 spread. I'm gonna go South Carolina. I've rode Florida too many times and they burned me. And I like Spencer Rattler. I think he's a dog. So 2.5 South Carolina.
Okay. Ian.
I'm going to go with Florida plus 2.5.
I like it. It's at South Carolina, but Ian's taking a road Gators. Sam, where are you going?
to Max's point, I have not rode Florida, I don't think, a single time this year. And I feel like this might be the time. So I'm going to take Florida.
Yeah, let's make it 3 on Florida. They've burned me a bunch this year. Max, I think, is most feeling burned because I was sitting next to him when we were burned the most during the Wildcats Gator game. But the Gamecocks got their asses kicked by the Tar Heels, and they've done little to nothing since. So I'll take the Gators on the road to cover. What do we get? 2 points here, we said? 2.5, yeah.
2.5.
All right, I'll take Ian, I'll start with you on this one. We're gonna go to our first and probably the biggest Pac-12 game on the slate, Oregon at Washington. Who you like there?
I'm gonna take Washington minus 2.5.
I respect that.
I like that. Why do you respect that, Max?
Well, the fact that they're home and it's 2.5. And I'm a big fan of their quarterback, who I'm drawing
Michael Penix.
Michael Penix.
Penix.
Thank you. I think
Penis with an X.
Yeah, penis with an X. I think he is the true Heisman winner, and I could be showing my cards early, but I think Caleb Williams gets put in his place this weekend. So give me Washington minus 2.5.
Nice. Penix with an X. Sam, where are you going?
I mean, what is this? Like a 30-minute flight? This home away means nothing in this game. Give me Oregon. Uniforms win out.
Nice. I knew there's a few games on the board here today. Ravens, Oregon, North Carolina, where I know where Sam's going. So it's like I kind of want to pick against him. But I'm going.
Dylan tries to set me up for failure by putting these games in here, knowing I'm going to pick what I pick.
Yeah, absolutely. But unfortunately on this one, Sam, I'm rolling with you. I think Bo Nix rhymes with Dix. So he's probably got a better chance of beating Penis. Dix beats Penis, I think, this weekend. They don't play each other, right? Max, we did this a few weeks ago. Quarterbacks don't go head to head. So I think Oregon's defense is better than Washington's defense. So
But they don't go head to head.
Over
Defense
the
don't go head to head.
But one defense is better than another defense.
Well, one quarterback's better than another quarterback.
But the quarterback you think is better, I think the other one.
Okay.
Oh my god.
The D is better than the P.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would say that.
Nice, Morton. I would. All right, let's get out of the Pac-12. We're split there 2-2 with Oregon and Washington. That's gonna be. I think that really is going to be a sweet game to watch. So I'm looking forward to it. Max, we mentioned this actually before we leave this game. I like the over. It's 67.5 right now. I think I really like the over.
I think it is going to be a shootout. Yes.
All right, Big Ten. Sam, give us the Iowa-Wisconsin game. Wisconsin's a 9.5-point favorite at home against Iowa. Where are you going there?
That's a tough one, right? I was in the boat, got to score a lot of points. But I feel like it's a tough one, going into Wisconsin in October. Who knows what the weather's going to be? Give me Wisconsin. I don't think it's going to be that big of a spread.
Yeah, so Wisconsin's a 10-point favorite now. I'll take them there. Badgers. I took Iowa minus 2.5 last week. They won by 6 against Purdue. Purdue's really, really bad. It's gonna be like a 16-3 game.
I saw the over-unders at 37, which is
And if it gets there, it's got to be Wisconsin for the most of it. I think Iowa's really bad. So I'll take Wisconsin as well. Ian, where are you going?
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I don't think Iowa's nearly as good as they have been in the past years. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Badgers.
Nice. And you got to watch Iowa beat Michigan State, so that speaks volumes. Right. All right, Max.
So I'm going to have to hit you with the lead course, so not so fast, because I think Iowa plays to their competition. So just like how they went into Penn State and played mediocrely well, I think they're going to do the same thing against Wisconsin. 9.5, pretty big. They could lose by a touchdown and still cover. So give me Iowa plus 9.5.
Well, no, it's crazy. They could lose by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
That's how math works. Good job.
Wow, they could even lose by 3 field goals.
They could lose by 3 field goals. That's so true. They could lose by a touchdown and a safety with the extra point. Before we get to our next game, Ian, your favorite beer is on Max's hat.
Oh yeah.
Bud Light.
Oh yeah, I respect it.
Oh yeah. All right, let's make our way to Sam's home state, North Carolina, ACC play, where our favorite losers, Miami, Florida, morons, head to North Carolina, who are 3.5 point favorites. I'll let Max take the steering wheel here first.
So on our last podcast, I asked you guys if it was a fireable offense what Mario Cristobal did, and I think it is. I can't stand Miami now. Never really could. I'm sorry, Anthony. It's gonna be UNC minus 3.5.
I like it. I know where Sam's going, but I can just confirm, I guess. Sam, where are you going?
Yeah, UNC. Never pick Miami to win a game ever again.
Respect, you never did, so you just follow in suit. Ian,
UNC.
it's a sweep. I'm joining. I think Miami doesn't have any sort of character down there. They're not bouncing back from that. Instead, it's going to be the retroactive opposite. They're going to crumble and probably finish with 4 losses this year. So RIP to the Canes. And with that, let's just move on. A very big game, which could have been a bigger game if these jackasses would have won last week at Louisville. The Catholics take on the Trojans. And the Trojans, USC Trojans, are actually 2.5 point underdogs on the road at South Bend. I think where Max is already going because he gave his hand. He showed his euchre cards already. He was up 7-3 and lost the hand, lost the round. Never have that happen. It's crazy. I'll take USC. Caleb Williams on the road. I don't know. Notre Dame's pretty good. They're not that good. I'll just ride USC until I can't. I picked them to win the Pac-12, so I'll take USC plus 2.5 on the road. Max.
So Dylan did hit the nail right on the head. I think so. 2.5, just picking the team who you think is going to win. And I think, I don't know, Dylan's been to Notre Dame Stadium. He said it's not that impressive of an atmosphere, so that takes it out of play. But I just feel somehow, some way, Notre Dame has 11 men on the field to end the game and they win. It's going to be like Ohio State.
What if they only have
game.
10?
Then they're going to lose. But if they have 11,
if it comes down to it, and it's a close call, and you're looking at Notre Dame's coordinators, pick USC. You're saying,
yeah, but I think that won't happen again. So they're going to have 11 people on the field. So give me Notre Dame minus 2.5.
-2 to win by a field goal. Sam.
It's a toughie. It's a toughie, but I think I'm gonna stick with the trend, and I'm gonna take USC.
Why?
I'll tell you why I'm with my next game.
Okay, I like it. I guess. Ian.
I'm gonna have to go with USC. I mean, they're 6-0, so they're figuring out ways to win. Can't really argue with that. Like you said, Notre Dame had 10 people on the field. I think the final 2 plays, because I think they had to redo it, and the coordinator, defensive captain, head coach, nobody figured it out, even the second time. That's big. So USC.
He's saying straight up, Catholics can't get it done. Remember that. Remember that, Jesus. All right, moving on. We'll finish in the Pac-12. We'll start with Ian here. UCLA at Oregon State. The Beavs, my Heisman hopeful, DJ are 3.5 point favorites at home against the Bruins. Ian, where are you going?
Gotta go with the Beavers.
Beaver City. Nice.
Beavers all day. Every day.
Nice. I like that. I'll ride with Ian. I'm going with the Beavers too. They just beat Washington State. Oh, no, UCLA just beat Washington State. Oregon State just had a bye, I think. Yeah. Oregon State is already beaten. Oh, wait. Max, help me out. Oregon State lost to Washington State on the road, didn't they?
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, though.
And then Washington State went on the road to UCLA and lost. Damn. This is like dirty trouble. Say it again, Ian?
So the Beavers just beat California by 12, 52-40.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with the Beavers. I think the Pac-12, I think Max was going to say it's a gauntlet, so I'll stick with the Beavers. Max, where are you going?
I'm also going the Beavers solely because of DJ Anglo. I don't know really what UCLA has to offer. and just Oregon State minus 3.5. Sam.
California dreaming. That's what I was saying. I'm taking USC. I'm gonna take UCLA.
Respectable, I suppose.
Nice
I don't know.
pick, Sam.
That's
Really
a
nice pick. Like that.
that's like a Pac-12 after dark kind of game. You know, you never know what you're gonna get out there.
I wish it was. It's a 8 p.m. start. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Past your bedtime.
It
Kill it.
is actually going to be past my bedtime. Update for people who care about baseball. Minnesota took the lead 1-0 on the Astros. Ian, who's your second favorite college to root for aside from Michigan State before we get to our locks here?
Who's my favorite team in college?
Aside from Michigan State, yes.
Aside from Michigan State. Are we talking Division One here? Are we talking anything?
Yeah, we're not talking SBSU
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
or North.
I was actually gonna say NIU this time, but because they're better than Toledo. But I would probably have to go with. Oh, it's a tough one.
Put them on the spot.
Yeah. There's a
Oh,
lot of
I
good teams
guess-
out there.
I'm gonna go Clemson. I just like their
Ooh.
atmosphere.
All right, I respect that. Dabo Sweeney. Huh. He's a swindler. So it works out for you. Thanks again for being here, Ian. Before we get to our NFL picks, Max is our college locks, correct?
Yeah, we're headed to our college locks. Yes.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first. Do you want me to do my dog and the locks?
Correct. Yep.
So for my dog, looking at the spreads this week, it was tough to find one. You had to really dig deep. So I went back to Maction. I told myself I'd never go back to the Maction, but I'm back, baby. Toledo at Ball State. Ball State.
Why do you keep?
16.5. I don't like the Rockets at all, especially on the road against Ball State. Interstate rivalry right there. 16.5 Ball State.
Just so you know, Ball State's in the state of Indiana.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
And it's only 16.5
Yeah.
spread, Max. You could have found teams
16.
twice that, 3 times that.
Yeah, I know where you're going, Sam. It's all right. For my locks of the week, give me Georgia Southern at JMU. JMU -6, please.
Wait, so you're taking James Madison against Georgia Southern?
Yes.
Okay, so you're -6. You said?
Yes, -6. And
Okay.
then my last one is Navy at Charlotte. Give me Charlotte to win straight up +130.
Wow.
Yes.
If
Biff Pogba. Look him up if you haven't heard his story. Man's a man. So look him up.
I like it. I think you get 1 point out of those. I like it a lot. Sam, where are you rolling?
All right. My likely loser is going to be Indiana this weekend.
Big surprise there.
Going back to that Michigan train. They're over 30 points. I'll take that action.
33.5.
Yep. And then my locks are going to be, I think UNC, like we all said, drives the nail into Miami, Florida's year this weekend. And then I think I go ahead and just, give me Florida. I said I haven't rode them once this year. I'm going to ride them. Let's see what happens.
Damn. All right, you're looking like you're probably getting 4 points there, so that's good stuff. Nice. Yeah, right. Maybe
Dylan
3.
tries the curse, sees if it works.
All right, I like it. My likely loser is going to be Arkansas on the road at Alabama, +20.5. Razorbacks have been close. I think for the most of the year, I think they're better than what people think. Alabama, they're just not that good. They've got a quarterback that throws a deep ball, and then that's about it. He can run the ball a little bit. 20 is a lot in the SEC, so I'll take Arkansas on the road at Alabama. My locks. The first one we did not talk about, Battle of North Carolina, Sam. Duke versus NC State. -3.5 primetime. Duke has a lot to play for still. They're very solid. They shouldn't have lost in their game. Otherwise, they'd be undefeated. They're a good team. I think they beat the shit out of NC State at home, 8 o'clock on ABC.
Are you locking that in?
Yeah, 3.5.
Is Duke's quarterback back?
Ooh.
You already locked it in. Moving on.
Now you locked.
Yeah,
You
two-
can't tinker
tweaking.
now. No tinkering now. I was looking at that too, but I couldn't find anything to say if he was back.
All right. So if I find out he's not playing, I'm taking Michigan 33.5. All right. My second one, Wyoming on the road at Air Force plus 10.5. I'll take that every day of the week. Air Force beat Utah State 31-19 or 31 to something like that. Wyoming beat Utah State 31-19. Same exact score. Wyoming's coming off a huge win at a home against Fresno State. I think Wyoming keeps it close, if not wins at Air Force. So I'll take the Cowboys to beat Air Force, but I'll take the 10.5 just in case. With that, let's move to our NFL picks. Max, who are NFL picks sponsored by?
Jets Pizza.
That's so true. Shout out to Jets Pizza, our new NFL picking partner. As Ian may know, Jets is a national pizza chain that offers the best Detroit-style pizza in the world. The secret sauce isn't actually in the sauce, or at least that's what I've been led to believe. Nope, it's in the Motor City-inspired steel pizza pans that make the corner crust pizza worthy of a cornucopious amount of compliments. Hop online and visit jetspizza.com to find the delicious deals at your local Jets Pizza. And don't forget, Jets Pizza, often imitated, never duplicated. Let's get Jets. Unless you live in northern Michigan around Taos area, you probably can't get Jets. But if you come down this way, I've got coupons and I'm ready to share. They got some new popcorn chicken. They've got some sweet buffalo barbecue chicken pizza, it looks like. I've got like $12 off, $5 off corner pizza, so just let me know. Yeah. With that, let's get to the NFL games. Ian, are you better at college or NFL, you think?
NFL.
All right, you're excited then. Then you go first. Get us started with our London game. Tell us who's playing and what the spread is.
Well, I don't have that in front of me at the moment. So give me one quick sec.
Nope, I can tell it for you. It's going to be the Ravens at the Titans. The Ravens are 4-point favorites in London. Who you got?
The Steelers just beat the Ravens last week, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, I was all about the Ravens in that game, and I was way wrong. So I'm going to go Titans +4.
They say he says, "Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, f you." Fair enough. Max,
So I'm gonna go with the Ravens -4. I just think the Titans are booty cheeks, and there's gonna be a lot of travel involved, and I think that plays a factor in their internal clocks. Lamar will be able to squeak one out here. I think it's gonna be another crappy game to watch, but Ravens -4.
nothing's crappy at 9:30 on a Sunday, honestly. So
Yeah.
fair. I don't need to ask Sam, but if I don't hear the thing I think that's coming from Sam's mouth, I will stab myself in the leg with a steak knife. Go ahead, Sam.
Just flip it, Sam.
Don't you're not allowed to do that. That's not how this works.
I was actually tempted to take Titans, but knowing that it's going to be in London, it's going to be raining. I don't think they're going to throw the ball. The wide receivers won't have a chance to drop it. Lamar's just going to run for 6 touchdowns. He's just going to do it himself.
6 touchdowns, hey? Damn, that's crazy.
A lot of touchdowns.
It's a lot of touchdowns. Ian, you playing fantasy football this year?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. I know you have multiple teams. Your favorite team, who's your quarterback?
It's kind of a double quarterback league. So I got it's one quarterback and then one offensive player that can be a quarterback. So I got Josh Allen and Joe Burrow.
Damn, nice. 2 solid ones. I like that. That does not take us to our next game. But we can skip ahead because you said Joe Burrow. So will we allow this? Let's do Seahawks at Bengals. Joe is a 2.5-point favorite, hosting the Seahawks. What do you like there, Ian?
Got to go Bengals. Joe was back last week. Jamar Chase was unstoppable. Taking the Bengals.
They were also playing the Arizona Cardinals, quite possibly the worst team in the league. So yeah.
Hey, not yet. Not yet.
I think I know where Max is going with this, so I'll say go ahead, Max.
I'm also going Bengals -2.5. Jamar Chase is my fantasy #1 overall pick, and he finally played like it. So I'm just gonna say 7-11, baby. He's always open.
Nice, Jamar. Sam.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks. The Seahawks pressured the Lions. I think that the Bengals are worse than the Lions. So
So
Seahawks will
yeah,
win.
so easy win. I agree, Sam. I have someone with clear eyes. The Bengals are not who we think they are. Seahawks are a pretty good team. They have one of the best running backs in the league, Zach Charbonnet. They're just a very good team. Yeah, give me the Hawks
You mean Kenneth Walker?
from Wake Forest. Oh shit, I forgot about Kenneth Walker from Wake Forest. Yeah, that's true. All right, let's move backwards now and go 49ers at the Browns. Sam, you go first here. So the Browns are 5.5-point underdogs. They're hosting the 49ers, who are undefeated and have steamrolled everyone in their path, including the Cowboys just recently on Sunday Night Football. Who are you going with?
Yeah, I went against them. That was bad. Give me the 49ers to continue their domination.
All right, 4.5 points or 5.5 points. Ian, where are you going here?
Gonna have to do the same. Browns are just coming off a bye. They're gonna be a little rusty. They still don't have that team chemistry with Deshaun yet. And Christian McCaffrey is gonna score another touchdown. So what is that gonna be? 16 weeks in a row or something?
That's crazy.
49ers all day.
That thing where if you bet X amount of money on him every week, you'd be up so many units. I was like, damn, shit.
Yeah.
I joined in last week. I went 49ers money line and McCaffrey anytime touchdown. That was sweet. So I was part of the team there. Max, where are you going this week?
I'm also going 49ers minus 5.5 for everything Ian and Sam have said.
Nice. I'm going Browns. Not so fast. They are coming off a bye, like Ian says. I think they're ready. They've been looking forward to this. The 49ers just played a Super Bowl-esque game. Like, you literally just had your tight end score 3 touchdowns, wear a shirt that said fuck the other team. Like, I mean, now they have to go to shitty-ass Cleveland, Ohio. They have to stay in the Hilton. like, good luck in Cleveland. You're going to have to, I don't know.
No Nick Chubb. You're crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm Chubless. So, I mean, he was on my fantasy team. I'm Chubless, no doubt about it. But they've got people. And they have
Who's the running back?
What's up?
Who's their running back?
Jerome Ford. Suck it. Their defense is nasty. They really do have really good defense. I just dropped them on fantasy, unfortunately, so hopefully nobody picks them up. But I think the Browns find a way to keep it close. I think the 49ers probably still win, but Browns keep it close. Let's go to Vikings at Bears. NFC North battle of the suck. Max, go first.
I'm going Bears minus 2.5. It took a lot for me. I crossed this out and went back and looked at this one. Then I remember Justin Jefferson's dead to the world. And I remembered I have no idea who else Kirk Cousins will throw the ball to then besides TJ Hawkinson for only 6 yards down the field at a time. So give me the Bears minus 2.5.
I would jump with Max, but it's plus 2.5, just so you know.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
They're dogs at home, and that's why I like it, because I think they might lose, but it'll be close. And the Vikings just signed Colt McCoy, so that makes me think something's up there, which they're going to try and do something shitty weird. So I'll take the Bears as well, because that system's in disarray right now. Ian.
Gotta go with the Bears and Justin Fields.
Yeah, he's hot.
You would think so.
Yes, I mean, what is this? Flip a coin. Bears.
Yeah.
Bears, wow. Everyone's on the Bears.
The Bears.
That's not good. Shout out to you, Big Cat. All right. Let's go down south to Houston. Max freaking loves the Texans. I'll tell you right now, I know where Max is going. So we'll start with Sam. Saints at Texans. Saints are 1.5-point favorites. Sam.
Saints go marching in. Give me the Saints.
So the same goddamn thing last week. Max.
I do love the Texans. I think the Texans are sneakily good. So give me the Texans plus 1.5 after the Saints. They think they're hot shit after their blowout last week, and they're not. So
before you pick Ian, so I think next week what we're going to do is I'm going to make their picks for them as in Max and Sam, because I think I will be 7 or 8. I'll be 7. I think I go 6 or 4 or 8 of them all. I get them right that they're going to say, because you guys are very predictable. It's like reading a gosh darn book. I have no idea what Ian's going to say, but I would guess she's CJ Stroud. Ian?
Gotta go with the Saints.
Oh,
was back. Derek Carr actually had a good game for the first time. And no disrespect to CJ Stroud, but the Saints, their defense is going to be the difference.
No, I agree. I'm with the Saints as well. They look like a more rounded football team. I think the Texans offense is getting there. I have Nico Collins on my team. But yeah, so I'll go with the Saints as well. Let's move on to our hometown Lions. I know where everyone's probably going to go, but it's Lions at Bucks. They got slotted to a 4 p.m. kickoff. Sam, get us going here.
Me.
Yeah, I mean that's an interesting +3 situation there for the Bucks. After the Lions, what the Lions just did, I don't think the Bucks are that good. But give me the Lions.
Nice, Max.
I mean, being there in Ford Field and watching that dismantle of Carolina, I think they're just going to keep doing it. And like Dan Campbell said, if you're hunting for us, you don't have to go very far. We'll be on your porch. They're going to Tampa Bay's porch. So give me the Lions -3.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think the Lions it's like they're probably one of the safest bets right now in the NFL. They're hot, and I like them. Give me the Lions -3. Ian, where are you going?
Gotta go with the Lions. Our defense is still legit, even though we lost CJ Gardner and we lost who did we lose last week?
Mosley.
So that does suck. Those were two of our huge ads, especially for our secondary that sucked more than Dylan. But sorry, I didn't want to take the title away from you, but they did. So yeah, Lions all day still.
All right, Lions don't suck. Dylan does. Nice. Moving on to another 4:00 game. Jets at Cowboys. Jets are 7-point underdogs. Cowboys just got their booty holes torn apart. I'll take the Jets. I don't. Hey, no, shit. No, this is wrong. Yeah, you're right. Eagles at Jets. Eagles at Jets. Thank you, Max. I'll take the Jets at home +7 against Eagles. Max.
I'm going to Eagles -7 at the Jets. I dislike the Jets a lot.
Good football team, the Eagles. I like that. Sam?
I am no longer picking the Jets. I rode them too long this season. Fly Eagles.
Respect it. Ian?
7. It is the Eagles. 7 is, that tricky number. But it is Wilson. I don't know, but Breece Hall finally came to life last week. So that is a little tricky. The Eagles defense isn't nearly as good as it was last year. They're kind of squeaking by, I feel like, in my opinion. They're obviously still great, but not as great as they should be. But I'm an Eagles fan, so Jalen Hurts, QB sneak. He's gonna get at least one touchdown.
You worked your way through that. I like that. -7 Eagles. I wrote down Eagles as soon as you started talking. Cowboys at the Chargers. I'll take the Chargers +2.5 for my neighbor Taff. He loves the Chargers. 2.5 at home. Sam.
Give me America's team. They're gonna bounce back. Cowboys.
Nice. Ian.
The Cowboys were eliminated from the playoffs week 1 of this year. So gotta go with whoever the hell the other team is. You said
Nice.
Chargers.
Love that.
Chargers.
Max.
No, we still don't know why Cowboys are America's team. So give me the Chargers +2.5.
Love that. All right, boys. Good picks in the NFL. Ian, great job. Let's quickly rip some locks here. I'll go first. Bills -14 at home on Sunday night football against the Giants, and Lions -3. Sam?
Give me the Lions and give me the Eagles.
Love it. Max?
Give me Jacksonville -4 against the Colts, and the Lions -3 against the Bucks.
Atta boy. All right, that's all for episode part 5 of Passionate Picks of Legally Teaching Engineer Sports. Thank you so much, Ian. Great job. I wish you the best of luck and hope you win some money.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Hit us, Max.